Godly men in training, what are you going through right now? Maybe you just got in a fight with your wife. You had a disagreement. Just were completely missing on your conversation. Maybe it was a big defensive battle. One person accused another person of something, and then it escalated from there. Maybe there was yelling and screaming, just chaos. Maybe you're dealing with feeling out of control when it comes to this market, your ability to provide for your family financially. You're struggling, and right in the midst of struggling, you get another bill in the mail. Maybe another 5 bills in the mail. Then you do your taxes and you find out you owe money on taxes and you didn't expect that. Or maybe your children, maybe it's your children. Maybe you're trying to raise children the right way. You're trying to be there for them. You're trying to lead them in the Lord. And yet what you're getting in return is disrespect and dishonor. And they're speaking poorly to your wife, or they're speaking poorly to you. They're lazy. You're trying to motivate them to actually do what they need to do at school and at home. And it just feels like you're running your head against a wall. Maybe you're struggling at work. Maybe things are just not going well at work, whether it's with your clients or your relationships at work, or maybe it's with your boss. Maybe it's at church. Maybe you're struggling with things at church. You're sitting there in the pew and you're just thinking, this sermon is irrelevant to me. It doesn't help my life one bit. God, where are you? Don't you see, God, what I'm going through? It's so easy, men, to feel discouraged and hopeless. Lord knows I can face it on a daily basis. And yet, that's where faith comes in. Faith comes in when we can't see what it is, where the answer is, where we can't see exactly how things are going to work out. And the idea that you go to church and some pastor tells you, don't worry, everything's going to get better. That's just simply not true. What happens if things get worse? And then it's a sickness in your family. Maybe you get injured and now you're dealing with that. Life doesn't always just get better. Now, it doesn't always stay bad, but it's in those times where it is so important for us to lean in to Christ. And sometimes when we can't see where this is all going, the only thing we can control is the next step. The next step in the right direction. Because let me be clear, if you decide to make a destructive decision, now you're going to make your life worse. So when you and I are facing these times of feeling like we're hopeless, like it's hopeless, like there is no answer, sometimes the only thing we can do is trust God and take one step in the right direction. One step. And then when you have the strength, take another step. And when you have the strength, take another step. And understand that sometimes faith requires patience. And it's not going to fix itself tomorrow, and maybe next week or next year. Maybe it's 5 years. Maybe in Abraham's case, it was 25 years before he finally got the son of promise, Isaac. But just because it took that long, it did not mean that God forgot. Noah was on that boat in the water for a very long time, many days. But then God delivered him. That's where faith and strength come together. Is just like any training, just like anything we face, it takes time and consistency and a training process for us to get stronger and get better. And in the case with Christ, to bear more fruit. Yes, men, there's a lot on our shoulders. And many people don't know the amount of burdens we carry every single day. Protect our family, provide for our family, lead our family, as well as dealing with our own internal stuff and our own minds. Y'all, I'm a husband of 16 years, a dad of 6 children, 5 boys and a girl. And very often it's overwhelming, and I don't have the answers. I don't know moment by moment sometimes what to do. But the one thing I do know is if I make a negative, destructive decision, I've taken whatever decision, whatever situation I'm in, I've actually made it worse. But I can take the situation that I can't control often and make a positive, godly decision, even if it's a small one, and it absolutely can make things better. So hope can oftentimes rest in the power of one godly, powerful, positive decision. So don't give up, men. Don't throw in the towel. Don't call it quits. Don't go into some destructive behavior that's going to hurt you, that's going to hurt your family physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, just because things are rough. Go the opposite direction. Don't listen to Satan, who says it's meaningless, it's hopeless. Listen to Christ. It says, fix your eyes on me. Fix your eyes on Christ. He loves you and wants the best for you, even if it's through very difficult and trying times. I hope this is an encouragement to you, because it's exactly what I need to hear. It's exactly what I need to hear. So, blessings. Godly men in training. Do not give up. Do not quit. Christ loves you. Pursue him and press on.